I'm Phoebe Judge. This is Criminal. Hi, I'm Kevin. Welcome to Pretty Good Cooking.
Pretty good.
Tonight on the show, we're gonna teach you how to make shrimp scampi. Brilliant directing. Alright guys, it's gonna be a quick and easy dinner. So tonight we're gonna put everything, we're gonna do meats and plats. We're gonna get everything prepped. We're gonna cook a little shrimp scampi. We're gonna put on a pasta. It's gonna go by like that. Okay, let's get working. Alright, good friend Kevin, the true helperman, is gonna peel and mince garlic and shallots. It's gonna be 5 cloves of garlic and 1 shallot. Here, have a knife.
Do you know what a knife is?
I'm filling up this pot with water, and that's for the pasta. Get that heating up. I'm making a shitload of pasta. I always underestimate how much pasta we're gonna eat. Not this time. I'm having a booch. Basically, this is shrimp in a garlic butter sauce. Put it on a pasta. It's not very good for you, so I want to cook some vegetables too, so we can pretend like it's a round, wholesome meal. Here I am opening a bottle of wine. This is 2 vines, named after these 2 particular vines. This is a Gewürztraminer, which is a type of dry white wine that I have recently become very fond of. It's somewhat similar to a Riesling, but perhaps less sweet. And you know what they say about cooking? If you're not sampling your ingredients, how will you know what they taste like? It would benefit from being chilled. So we're gonna use 1 cup of wine today. And the holy ratio, according to my ass, is equal parts butter and wine. Cause that's easy. I don't actually know if that's good, but that's what I'm called. Oh shit, no it's not. No it's not. We're gonna use 1/2 cup of butter. 1/2 cup butter, 1 cup of wine. That's probably too much wine then. I don't know. We'll use some of this wine. I'm gonna eyeball it. Meanwhile, in a bowl, we will extract the juice of a lemon. But not before extracting some of the zest of a lemon. I like to use the cheese grater for this because it's handy, but you don't want to grate that sticker. You just give it to your friend. Lemon zest smells so damn good. I have just like an urge to take it and rub it on my neck. Be like, ah yes, I'm a lemony man. Limon. I am lemon. See, now you can't really see it because it's on a yellow cutting board. Camouflage. All right, now with that lemon, we're gonna juice it using your favorite juicing method. Mine is squeezing, but you could use any method you would like. Any method will do. Juice off 1 lemon. I tell you what, I always got hangnails and shit, so this is always fairly unpleasant.
Why is it your preferred method?
I don't know. I don't have a rational explanation. Oh man, you did that so fast. That was like record time. Well, since you did that so quickly, would you finally mince some parsley after washing it? All right, over here we got our big pan, big non-stick pan. Get it heated up over medium heat. We're gonna peel the shrimp. And this is a bunch of miscellaneous shrimps from my freezer. That's part of why we're cooking this extremely large quantity of shrimp. I looked at my freezer and realized I had a lot. So I'm using it. You want to learn how to peel shrimp? So when you peel the shrimp, it depends on if it's been cut or not. So this one's been cut, so I like to hold it upside down. And then on one side, I peel off this piece, like that. And I use my thumb to separate the legs from the body. And usually I can just get the whole thing off that way. So all the way down to the tail piece. And then I use I grab the tail, hold the body with a couple fingers, and then it's peeled. So just keep doing that until you're done. These are some nice big scrimps. Got our water, a rolling boil, and here I have the private selection imported bronze cut from Italy linguine. I don't know what bronze cut means at all. I think it's just linguine noodles. And I'm making 2 pounds of pasta, because every time that we make pasta on the show, I severely underestimate just how much pasta these growing boys can consume. So while that's cooking, we can cook the scampi. And it starts with a stick of butter. Now you may be asking yourself, is this dish healthy? And if you are asking yourself that, you must have organically come upon this video, because anybody who knows what shrimp scampi is, knows it's not good for you. It's shrimp in a butter sauce. Oh, dang it. Ah, look at that. Sauteing the butter in the butter. What a world. All right, now we're gonna take our garlic and shallot, plop it in. You're gonna saute that up. Now you don't want it to brown. You just want to cook it. So don't do this over high heat. Do this over relatively low heat and let that cook together.
Why is it called scampi? What's that mean?
I don't know. It's Italian for fat ass. I don't know. I'm trying to remove some of the water from the shrimp. If you want to like really try hard, you can pat these dry one by one, but who the f***'s got the time for that? I don't. So you can either throw these all in the pan in a big honking mess, but it probably pays to have some discretion and place them in carefully. And we're really just going to cook these very briefly, just enough to release some of that shrimp flavor into the sauce. Ow! And then there's the one shrimp I forgot to peel. Happens every time. I might actually have to do these in batches. Yeah, I'm gonna do these in batches. Which is totally fine, because it happens so quick. It's gonna be like 1 to 2 minutes per side. Actually, probably like 2 on one on the other. We'll be back real quick. All right, so you can see very quickly, one side's cooked, we'll just flip it over. The ones in the middle had more room, so they're more cooked. But again, don't worry about undercooking them at this stage. Just don't want overcooked shrimp because they're going to be rubbery. So all we're doing is just lightly cooking. You gotta be careful. You can flip them one by one. There's so little other effort in this dish. It really just pays off to do it this way. Don't use a pancake flipper. I've done it before. It's not effective. Another minute. It's been 1 minute. See, our shrimp are lightly cooked and not really completely cooked. That's okay, we're gonna return them later. Go ahead and transfer those to a bowl. We'll do the next batch, which you won't see us do because it's exactly the same as the first batch. We will be back after the second batch. Bitch batch. All right, the pasta's done while we're still cooking, that's fine. I'm gonna use a mug and grab a little bit of this starch water, just in case I wanna throw some of it in the sauce. Now, starchy water can help you coat your noodles with the sauce. I don't really know if we need that since we're just gonna dump it on top. So I'm gonna strain the rest of the pasta. Kevin, would you mind to start flipping them shrimp with these tongues? All right, give it a shake, and we'll put it back in for later. So we've removed all the shrimp, and at this point, it's looking a little low on butter. I might add more butter, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some wine. So you turn the heat up a little bit and add your wine. I ended up using about half a cup, so that is a 1-to-1 ratio. No, it is. Yeah, it is. That's 1-to-1. And so we're gonna bring this up to heat. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna add more wine. And add more, the rest of that. So it's a whole cup of wine. So this actually might have a pretty strong wine flavor, but the goal is to get this to reduce down. So it should thicken up into a sauce. So I'm gonna bring it up to a simmer and lower the heat again. We'll show you what it looks like. Also, I'm cooking vegetables. I crowded the pan. All right, so we've cooked down the sauce a bit. It smells great, but it smells too much like wine sauce, not enough like Scampi. So we're going wild and crazy. Back to the 1-to-1 ratio. I'm gonna add another stick of butter, which we'll just cook down in the sauce. Also, while we're waiting, I can't find red chili flakes, so I got these whole chili flakes, and I'm gonna use like not many of them to crush into some chili flakes, which you can do with your hands, or you can just give it a chop. So however you wanna do this, it's up to you. Or just use chili flake. You just want a little bit of spice, not a whole lot. And while we're at it, we'll add a little bit of that starch water. Not a whole lot. Keep reducing it down. So once this is fully melted and incorporated, we'll finish her up. We'll be back soon. Okay, we have a low heat, lemon zest, chili flake, and some parsley. Kevin chopped too much, man. It's okay though. A little bit of that. Probably should have just put it on at the end. This might be even too much, but whatever. All right, then shrimp and their juices. And they go. Stir to coat, like so, and let them warm back up if they cooled off at all. And then this should be good to go. You also may want to salt and pepper it, but that's totally up to you. Might just be nice to let people do that on their own. Let's give a quick taste to this butter sauce. Ah, it's excellent. It definitely needs salt, but the wine, as it's cooked down, gives a really nice like undertone to the butter and garlic party, which is this dish. So let's go ahead and plate her up. This is our pasta, which we will nestle onto the plate. Like so. Then we will use a scoop to place it over the pasta. And we're trying to get some of that butter. Again, it really looked like a lot of butter because it is a lot of butter. But even still, with just that somewhat enormous amount, it's a little bit hard to make it visually show up. But you'll certainly taste it as you eat your pasta. And if you want, you can garnish it. Parmesan cheese goes very well with this. It's up to you. Oh, I forgot the lemon juice. Well, I put lemon zest in it. Well, let's just throw the lemon juice in the rest of it. It's fine. You're supposed to add the lemon juice at the end. I didn't f up too badly. It's just not gonna be in mine. But it does have lemon zest, which is totally fine. All right, so I've salted it. Let's try this shrimp. It's very, very good. Even without the lemon juice, which is kind of like the acidity that it's missing. It tastes very buttery, nice wine flavor, lemon. And of course, that's gonna translate well to the pasta underneath. Very indulgent. I think it's wonderful. So, super easy dish. Hope you guys enjoyed. And that's how you do it. See you next time on Adventures in some other episode. Oh, take it easy, bud.